as the Lux Radio Theater presents These Three, starring Errol, Flynn, Barbara Stanwyck, and Mary Astor. Graduation day at a women's college in New England. In the fading light of a May afternoon, students stroll aimlessly about the campus, many of them for the last time. On the edge of the college grounds, two girls in the robes of graduating students sit quietly beneath a tree, listening to the distant song. They've been silent for some time. At last, one of them speaks.
What train are you taking, Karen?
I don't know. I don't know what time my train goes or where it's going to. Funny. I always thought graduation would be a happy day. It isn't.
What was it the dean said? Let me see. Starting a new life may sometimes be a lonely business.
What are you going to do, Martha?
Oh, I don't know. Teach somewhere, I guess. If I can get a job. I'd hate to tag along with Aunt Lily, and she's the only relation I've got.
That's just one more than I have. You think I could teach?
Maybe we could find someplace together. Two well-educated young women, also neat and clean, wish positions.
Martha?
What?
Martha, I've got a farm. About all I have got. My grandmother left it to me. I haven't seen it in years, but I used to spend my summers there when I was a little girl. We could go there. We could work there.
Teaching the farm?
No, there's no one there anymore. Hasn't been for years. Martha, do you know, we might start a school, something of our own. It'd be fun. We'd be good at it, too.
Yes, but it isn't practical, Karen.
We can't just sit here. We've got to do something.
Yes, but...
We can get a train tonight. Oh, Martha, take a chance with me and come.
A chance. It is a chance, but... Well, it might be worth it.
Of course it is. Now, look, I'll tell you what we'll do.
Girls.
Oh, but is this the old right place? Are you sure?
This is it. $2, please.
I have it, Karen. Here, driver.
Thanks, lady.
Oh, Martha. Just look at it. It's a shack.
Well, it's a large shack.
It's ready to fall down. Oh, Martha.
It doesn't matter, Karen.
It matters a great deal. I remember it as it was when I was a kid. Very dangerous, Martha, remembering things that way.
You know... Maybe it wouldn't cost too much to fix it up.
No, not much. I should guess about $2 million would do it. What's that?
Somebody hammering.
It's over this way. Come on. There, up on the roof. Up on the... Martha, do you see what I see?
Well, I don't know what you see, but it looks to me like a man.
Well, what's he doing up there anyway? Say, you. Hey, you up there on the roof.
Hello.
Would you mind coming down here, please?
Not at all. Look out below. How are you?
We're all right, thank you. We were a little worried about you.
Oh, I'm all right. I was up there getting at some honey under the roof, but I didn't get stung once.
That isn't what we were worrying about. You see, this is a house. And while it isn't the best I've ever seen, it belongs to me, and I'd rather not have its roof knocked off.
Oh, now. I really wasn't doing any harm. I'm very fond of this old place, and I come over here whenever I have a day off from the hospital.
Oh, the hospital. I see. You been there a while?
Oh, in a way. I'm a doctor. Will you have some honey?
No, thank you.
It's yours, you know. Very good, too. Better take it.
We won't be needing it. We're not staying here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why aren't you staying here? This is a lovely old house.
It's old, all right.
Are you afraid of work?
No, we're not afraid of work.
Then there you are. You know, my place wasn't nearly as nice as this, and it needed much more fixing, too. It doesn't cost much less than you think, and it's fun doing it. So much fun, I'd like to start all over again.
Well, anything you could do, we could undoubtedly do.
Sure, that's just what I said.
We wouldn't starve, Karen. We'd have free honey.
And free help. I'm a good carpenter, a good house painter, a good plumber.
Why are we talking to this man this way, as if we'd known him all our lives?
Well, that sometimes happens. Now, the first thing I'd do is to knock down this old fence.
Here, stop that. You're knocking the whole thing down.
Oh, think nothing of that. Then when the ground's all cleared, we can start working on the inside, you see, and...
There you are. Hey, Karen, is this picture hanging straight?
It's beautiful, Joe.
Joe Carden and his little hammer. How could we ever have done without you?
Oh, you couldn't. Hold that stepladder, will you, Martha?
Mm-hmm.
There we are, all fixed up. Now all you need is a couple of students.
Oh, we have one, you know.
What?
Mary Tilford. She's old Mrs. Tilford's granddaughter.
Say, that's all right. Mrs. Tilford's the works around these parts. How'd you come to get the kid?
Well, I think she's been thrown out of the last 3 schools.
She's a little bratty, but she ought to bring in business.
Martha!
Uh-oh.
Martha, darling, how are you?
Aunt Lily.
Martha, I'm so glad to see you.
Where do you want these grips, lady?
Oh, just put them down any place, any place. No, wait. Take them upstairs, please.
All right.
Martha, how well you look. Almost pretty.
Thank you, Aunt Lily.
And Karen, prettier than ever.
How are you, Mrs. Morton?
Aunt Lily, I thought you were still in a play.
I was. But the theater isn't what it used to be. Now, who's this young gentleman? Your assistant?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
This is Dr. Carden, a friend of ours.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Glad to meet you.
Aunt Lily, is this a visit? You see, we're not very well equipped here now. We've been having a hard time.
Oh, I know, dear. And I know all about the school, too. That's why I'm here. I've come to put my shoulder to the wheel with you. I knew you needed an elocution teacher and a general supervisor. That's why I came.
But, Aunt Lily, this is Karen's house.
But I came here to help you both. And until you're started, I shall take only the smallest fee for my service.
It's all right, Martha.
Now I'll go upstairs and unpack, and then I'll come right down and help you arrange the furniture. I shall have to rest for an hour or 2. Martha, will you come and show me to my room?
In a moment.
Hurry, dear.
Well,
The Duchess?
The Duchess.
yes, the Duchess. Gosh, I better stop her before she takes one of our rooms.
Mrs. Morton is an actress.
Oh, I gathered that.
I suppose we'll just have to put up with her.
Well, not all the time. What about dinner tonight, Karen?
Well, I guess I could manage it, but...
Swell. I'll pick you up about 6:30. See you later. Oh, and give my love to the Duchess.
Well, I was right.
About what?
She picked your room. Where's Joe?
He'll be back later.
For dinner?
Well, no. He asked me last week about having dinner in town, and
Oh.
you don't mind, do you? I've been feeling a little guilty about leaving you alone at night.
Oh, don't
but-
be silly, Karen. You have all the fun you can. It won't be so easy when the term begins, and Joe, well, he's a grand fella.
He is, isn't he?
Yes. And, of course, I won't be alone.
What?
Don't tell me you've forgotten Aunt Lily.
Oh.
Will you translate that, please, Rosalie?
Yes, ma'am. But pious, Aeneas, when the last right pay, were paid.
Very good. Mary, will you take the next few lines? Mary? Mary Tilford.
Yes, ma'am. Closely they skirt the shores of Circe's land, where the rich daughter of the sun held sway.
That's a lovely translation, Mary. It was just as lovely when Professor Hobson of Harvard published it about 10 years ago. That will do, Mary. All right, girls. It's a fine day for your hockey game. Run along now.
Gee, Miss Dobie certainly caught you that time.
You shut up, Rosalie.
I didn't. Never mind. Maybe someday other people will be caught doing other things. What? Maybe someday Miss Dobie will find out who stole Helen Burton's bracelet. I don't know what you mean. Oh, yes, you do. I think I'll borrow your sweater this afternoon, Rosalie. Well, all right. Come on.
Well, Martha, everything going all right?
Oh, the Tilford kid's been cutting up again. Nothing very serious.
She's a vixen, that child. If she were
But
mine...
she isn't, Aunt Lily.
Where's Karen?
She went out.
Where?
Oh, Aunt Lily, please. She went out with Joe. She went to the fair with him. What difference does it make?
Oh, very well, very well.
Joe, this is marvelous. I love merry-go-rounds. How did you know?
I like 'em too, but 5 times round's enough. Let's get off this thing.
What?
I want to tell you something.
Can't hear you.
Listen, Karen. Listen, darling.
What?
I want to tell you something. Get off this thing.
The brass ring? I'll get it the next time around.
Listen, will you? This is important.
Oh, that was grand.
I'm glad you think so.
What was it you were saying before? I couldn't hear you.
Oh, never mind.
What's the matter with you? You're an awful grouch.
Well, this is what's the matter with me. I'm in love with you. I've been trying to tell you for an hour, and now I'm tired out, see, and I can't tell you.
Oh, Joe.
I can't ever tell you. I won't be able to. There aren't words enough to tell you with. But I love you. I love you with all my heart, Karen.
And I love you, Joe, with all my heart.